So, after an unfortunate run-in with a very hideous painting on the second floor, we now find Jonathan trapped within a secret room within the bowels of the mansion. And as there is no escape in sight, it seems his fate is pretty much sealed into becoming a butterfly. The thing is, though, that there are these candles around the outside of the room, and we can blow them out. And that, believe it or not, is going to be the key to escaping this room. We just need to find the right candle to blow out, and technically you can solve this by trial and error, but the only candle we really need to interact with is this candle.
Who are you?
And as we enter a brand new room, we are greeted by a brand new spirit. Though something about this room is a bit off-putting. Something about the decor, I suppose.
So you like the butterfly collections here? I collected them all when they were ugly human figures.
And I suppose it's also the fact that, well, in this case, souls are butterflies, and these all used to be people. That is until this spirit decided to, I guess, murder and mount them.
What do you think? They're gorgeous, ain't they? I think the butterfly's as beautiful as the soul. I visited this mansion to obtain this shape, the shape of souls. Why don't you become a butterfly and lose that ugly human form?
Yeah, I get the strong inclination that being a butterfly in this guy's room is probably not the best idea. And instead of becoming another one of his trophies, I think it's best we get out of here post-haste. Good thing is the door is right here, so we should be able to leave pretty soon. Or not. Yeah, we are locked in here with the butterfly killer. Though I guess we should be a little bit safe in this library here, and, well, I guess we are going to have to figure out some way to get out of here. Maybe it's hidden away in some of these books.
Match the shapes of the rooms no longer open. The night with the darkness, the day with the light. Return the original figure, and with the light, you will find what you're looking for.
What are you doing here? If you're here to become a butterfly, you must seek out the hunter.
So yet another mention of the hunter, and the fact that he seemingly has the ability to turn people into butterflies. But more importantly, we do get a stronger indication and clue that there is more to that room that we just left. Still, we don't have the tools we need just yet, so first things first, we need to get out of here.
Oh, I see you found the key to this room. Don't think I hid it from you. It must have been a mischievous soul, as I would never do that.
I have no doubt in the fact that some of these butterflies probably have been keeping some of these keys hidden to make sure that people can easily make their way around. But now that we do have the key, we can now safely escape from this murderous room. And hey, we find ourselves back on the ground level at a door we had seen previously that we could not enter. Also, you might recall last time around we did find a key back up in the art room. And, well, as of right now, there is only one door that is still locked to us, which is this door right in front of us.
Young man, what are you doing here?
And we find ourselves in the company of a much more pleasant soul, very akin to the artist on the second floor. This soul seems, well, artistically inclined and, honestly, of a nicer disposition. See a number of items around the room that really strongly indicate, I guess, a classical inclination music-wise.
Are you surprised that a butterfly can talk to you? Believe it or not, I was once a human myself, just as all the butterflies in this mansion once were.
The thing is about this particular spirit is it seems to be, I guess, a little bit more regretful than some of the other spirits we've seen.
If you wandered into this mansion by mistake, you had better get out quickly, or you will be captured by the hunter who will turn you into a butterfly. After that, you will no longer be human.
And in fact, this one seems to be pretty strong in the field of trying to give us a warning.
I remember when I was human. I was on a small stage together with my friends and I played the piano. Now I cannot even touch the keys. I had many pressures and I felt there was no other choice. So at the time I thought it would be wonderful to be like a butterfly, to be carefree. I know now that I made the wrong decision.
And overall, it just gives you a large reminder of the pity that you should feel for these people that wanted nothing more than escape from whatever horrible lives they had or general dreariness.
Do you want to become a butterfly? If you do, you will forfeit your human figure and become forever a part of this mansion.
If anything, it's just nice that they do try to run the gamut with emotions with these characters rather than just having them all be, I don't know, angry or unpleasant. Still, outside of the discourse, there's not much else in this room except for one more thing on the couch here. This tuning fork. Not sure why we would need that tone, but I guess it really can't hurt to have it in mind. Still, for right now, we've seemingly reached another dead end.
Get out of here quickly. If the hunter catches you, you are finished.
And we are still constantly reminded of the dangers inherent in this hunter if he does find us. So, as we have really no other clues to go off of, I I guess we should head back up into the games room. Maybe that mysterious picture might give us another useful hint. Also, while we head upstairs, it does kind of strike me in retrospect that the way this mansion is laid out and how each rooms are kind of representative of the kind of rooms that these people would probably enjoy if they were still human, kind of makes me feel like each one of these rooms is less of a, general place to spend your eternity and more of kind of a diorama to just house butterflies in. Kind of what that murderous gentleman on the first floor did, but, with the spirits still able to move around.
You're too young. You'll never find your sister.
So, with those words of encouragement, let's check out that painting and see what clue it has for us. That's rather lackluster. I mean, the dartboard is right nearby, and we already did kind of check it. There wasn't anything here last time, but maybe there's something more to it. Yeah, we could not get these matches until we were given that hint, so sometimes we are given little arbitrary hint triggers that we need to hit before we can get certain items.
Who are you? I'm not alone, I'm with my brother. Jonathan? Jonathan, where are you?
Well, that's definitely not good. Seems that Jonathan's sister has a new companion amongst all the flowers that she mentioned before, and I really get the strong inkling that that might be the hunter getting ever more closer. Good thing is that now that we have those matches, maybe we can do more with that mysterious hidden room within the bowels of the mansion. Thing is, though, that we can't use that painting back on the second floor to re-enter that room, and instead, we're gonna have to suck it up and deal with this murderous butterfly one more time. Because the entrance back into that room is hidden right underneath this desk. So, the solution to this particular puzzle is a lot simpler than the riddle that was given to, try to help you solve it. In reality, we just need to match up these sets of candles here to kind of match up with the darts in the dartboard. Keeping in mind that, the moon is pretty much the top of the dartboard here. So, all we need to do is keep, 4 or 5 candles lit facing the moon. And just keep one of these candles on the opposing side lit, which is why we needed the matches. with that second secret entrance, we now find ourselves even further within the bowels of the mansion, and where we find our first real dangers of the game, which is why I'd strongly recommend saving if you want to be particularly cautious. Because you do have to keep in mind that this diary is the only thing that is saving your progress at all.
Jonathan, quick! I'm turning into a butterfly! Help me!
And we are ever so close to saving our sister now. Just need to get through this door.
Somebody's coming.
Sadly, though, it does not seem like our sister is around. It's just a really bizarre room full of flowers.
Really?
It's a little boy.
And even more strange is the fact that, much like the butterflies, these flowers seem to talk.
You're right. It is a little boy.
Now, it doesn't seem like they're the same people as upstairs.
A little girl is coming too.
You're kidding. Are they real?
Well, they do seem very cognitive of just what's going on.
The girl will become a butterfly soon. She had the spell cast upon her, the magic of the moon. Oh, she'll be so beautiful, won't she?
Oh yes, so beautiful. Somebody's coming.
That's not good. That could mean the hunter is making his way here right now. Well, with nowhere else left to go, let's see what's in this next room over. Well, this was certainly unexpected, though it doesn't really seem like there's much to this room, outside of that pedestal there in the center. Well, I guess without any other recourse, we could try to head towards that orb. Clearly, though, that was not the way to go, and instead, though it is not immediately clear, if we check off to the left-hand side here, we do find an item on the ground. Very lovely flower that I think would go perfectly with that empty vase in the previous room.
She'll turn very soon.
Very soon.
And while it is not immediately evident what that did, we should probably go ahead and check back into that previous room because I have a strong feeling things might have changed. Yeah, all the water has mysteriously drained out of the room, and well, we still want to be a little bit careful, though. Just blindly pressing forward. Yeah, it can still be pretty dangerous. Instead, we want to take the left-hand path here. And that brings us right up to our sister, who's locked away inside this orb.
Welcome, my young friend. So you seem to have lost, eh? Well then, allow me to introduce myself. I'm the owner of this mansion, the Mansion of Hidden Souls. You can call me the Hunter. Now, excuse me for sharing myself a little. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. Maybe you've heard of me from the residents of this place we call home. Some selected tenants are allowed to live here. Others have to got here. You see, every 4 years, full moon, this mansion is bathed so in the magic of the moonlight. Did you know that the butterflies are the souls of flowers? It's true. Under moonlight, humans who are willing to befriend these souls are transformed into butterflies, forming their human figures. Most were happy with their amazing human existence. Some disappointed in their appearance. Others were betrayed by friends and loved ones. The soul of the woman now is that acquaintance of your own. I would suggest that you let it go. This child has chosen to become a butterfly, a part of this mansion forever. You cannot take her from the boundaries of this mansion. As a matter of fact, you cannot leave either. Perhaps you too can become a butterfly. Live here with your sister, yes?
Pretty soon.
So, if there were any questions regarding the malevolence or benevolence of the hunter, his laugh pretty much explained everything. Yeah, we are definitely on a ticking hours of the clock here. We have to escape the mansion before the moonlight no longer bathes us in its magic. Assume that might be what's causing this very large mechanism here to be set into motion. Still, I think we can do it, because, most important of all, we did manage to at least secure our sister. So that means next time, all we are going to have to do is somehow make our way out of this mansion. Can we do it? Well, there's only one way for you to find out, and that's to tune in next time.